Hello, Virgo. Welcome back to Virgo. Today, we're diving into a very special reading just for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. See what's in store for you. I have prayed over the cards, shuffled, asked that each of you receives at least one message. For those of you that are interested in what cards we're using today, I've got Doreen Virtue's Fairy Tarot as well as her Archangel Michael, Mary, Queen of Angels, and Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I have also prayed over and shuffled my Lenormands, Sibelius, and Findicles if we need any clarifiers along the way. Now, okay, let me make sure you can all see those. Okay, good. Okay, we have your situation, the foundation, what led to the situation, we have what's blocking you, we have what is unknown to you, and then we have what they are recommending. The angels are recommending you do. Now, good news, you do not have any major arcana, and that means that you have some control over this. You can navigate it, you can move this in the direction that you choose. Now, your center situation is 3 of Autumn traditional tarot. This would be coins. And at the bottom, it says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. And this card, it really is about not utilizing our talents, our skills. We have a lot of talents that we're not tapping into. We have a lot of amazing skills we're not using that we want to use, we should be using, we're being guided to use. It's also by expressing and using those skills, those gifts that we will grow. But not only that will grow, but that will also gain financial rewards for that. Like oftentimes, if we're looking to change careers, we're fearful of doing that because we're like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to make money doing that. And that's the situation where many of you are at right now. You're excited. You want to make a career change. You want to start doing something new. It's completely different than what you've ever done before, but you're fearful you won't be able to make money. You're fearful that you're not going to be able to take care of yourself. You're not going to be able to provide for yourself. And it is something different than what you've done your entire life. So it could be that, your entire life, maybe you've been in finance. Maybe you've been a CPA and now maybe you want to be a yoga instructor or you want to start doing nutrition, but it's totally different than before. For many of you it is in a creative area. For some it could be spiritual work, but it's totally different than what you've ever done. And if you look here, this elf he's making glass flowers, glass lilies, and you don't want to break glass. You have to be gentle with glass. You have to apply the right amount of pressure. Some of you are being pressured. You're feeling pressure to make this change. You're thinking about it all the time. You want to do it. You want to make this career change, take this leap of faith, but you're really worried of, okay, what if I break this? What if this glass house just comes crumbling down underneath my fingertips and I can't make money and I can't sustain myself and I can't take care of myself because underneath that you have 10 of winter, and at the bottom it says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. And this is about, this would be swords in traditional tarot, about thoughts, but this is really about running away, walking away swiftly, leaving a situation that's not in your best interest, that's not good for you, something that's holding you back. It's a challenging change. It's something that you're having difficulty making, something that you're having difficulty doing, but it's a change nevertheless that's necessary. So you've come to this point where you are being guided to make this change, this career change. You want to do it. You feel that you're being guided that way. You feel that this is an ending of what you've always done. You do feel that things will be better on the other side, greener pastures. Your heart's not in what you've been doing, and your heart's not in your career, but you do make a lot of money. So for some of you, you've been in the same career for, 10, 15 years, and you are paid handsomely for it. But you're fearful if you take this complete leap of faith into something totally new. Yes, it will bring warmth of your heart. It will make you happy, but it'll leave you broke and poor. You won't be able to take care of yourself. So you're stuck at this point of trying to make that decision, and you are having difficulty with it because what's blocking you is the Queen of Spring. And this would be wands, this would be fire. Underneath it, at the top, it says brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. And at the bottom, it says believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. And, the Queen of Spring, she's amazing. She can juggle so many things at once. She can take care of working and her own company, managing her own business, having a sleepover for her kids and 20 of their friends, and then also get ready, pick up the dry cleaning and get ready for a big event with her husband the next day. But she's a remarkable multitasker. She can do it all. She can get it done. She's devoted. She's a devoted parent. She can give it her all. She's graceful, intelligent, lovely, kind, compassionate. She's a true friend. She is someone that you can count on, that you can rely on. Now, being a fire, she is a fierce competitor. She's independent. She really likes to have things her way or the highway. But she's good friend. She's someone that you can count on. She gets things done. She trusts in her abilities. She has confidence in her abilities. She doesn't doubt herself. She knows that she can accomplish those things and do those things. Now, you see how she's just kind of looking down? She's kind of like looking to the future, but she's looking downward. What's blocking many of you from making these changes is you don't believe that you can do it. You don't believe you can pull it off. You're lacking the confidence in yourself, and for some of you, that's because you haven't even taken the first steps into doing it. So, for some of you, maybe you want to become a nutritionalist, but there's some school that you're going to have to go to, some training that you're going to have to do, and there's also some practice that you can do. You can even start practicing with friends and family to get some experience under your belt so you'll have that confidence. But you're not doing that. You're stuck. You want to look toward the future. You want to start doing those things, but you're looking down because you just don't think you can do it. You're not taking the action steps. And for some of you, I do get that you have some worries about your home, your family life. How am I going to juggle, husband, wife, kids? Go with a card. You can change the sex accordingly. But many of you, you're a woman. How am I going to juggle my kids and my home life and caring for them and having dinner ready and my husband and juggling all these things while also learning a completely new career field? I I don't think I can do that. But there are people who will help you, who will assist you because this is something that you're passionate about, that you want to do, that you're being guided to do. So the help will be there, but you're not seeing that. Now, as far as what's unknown to you at this time, you have another coins card, Princess of Autumn, and it says studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. And at the bottom it says, happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. And this is all about, never knowing too much, always learning. She's a perpetual student. She's optimistic. She's happy. She's charming, upbeat, clever, but she loves to learn. She loves to learn. But she can also overthink things, like really think things over way too much before she finally takes some action. This card is also about needing a push to get started. And that's where some of you are at. They're trying to push you in a new direction. They're trying to push you into this new career. They're trying to get you going in that direction. But it is going to take, for a number of you, it is going to take some classes. You may have to get certificates. Some of you may have to get another degree, which is kind of scaring some of you because you're like, okay, how am I going to take care of the kids and go to school? Who's going to watch these kids at night and help them get their homework done? You have plenty of help for that. You see all these coins? Because for some of you, you're so worried about money. It will be fruitful for you. It will bring you financial abundance. That's not something that you have to worry about. The only thing you need to do is get started, is what they're saying. Get the train moving and they'll take care of the rest. Now, as far as what they recommend you do, you have gratitude. And at the bottom, it says, I notice and appreciate my blessings. I open the door to more of God's gifts. And this really is all about being thankful for the things that we have. So many of you are thankful for what you have, but you want more. Like, this really is not fulfilling you. You're ready. You're ready for more. So, for some of you, since you're not really happy where you're at, things aren't going, and you can tell that there's an ending coming about, you're kind of believing, and you're not taking action steps. You're not believing in yourself. You're just kind of stuck. You're kind of stagnated. It's put you in a mindset of just it's kind of put you in a funk. And since you're in this little bit of a funk, you're having a hard time looking at things positively and optimistically. But if you can start being thankful, coming from a state of gratitude, you will find that you will shift that energy, that you'll be able to go from feeling like, woe is me, and oh, I feel stuck and I'm just not happy with things. I want more, but I'm not receiving more. It will put you into an optimistic place. It will start to bring those things that you want to. For some of you, it's also you're worried about money coming in to pay for these classes and training. They'll bring that in as well. But to open up the door to abundance, money, finances, happiness, we have to be in a state of gratitude. So we have to be thankful for what we have. Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down all the things that you're thankful for initially. It'll start small. Initially, you may only have a few things you're thankful for, but what you'll find is every day, if you are focusing on what it is that you are thankful for and you are thanking God, the universe, the angels, those that are watching over you for those things, you'll start to receive more. And the things that you are being thankful for, that you have gratitude for, they will become bigger. So maybe it starts out, I'm happy because someone bought me coffee today. And maybe 3 weeks from now, oh, I'm so happy that $1,000 landed in my lap to pay for this class that I want to take. But it all starts with gratitude, shifting your perspective now. The next card we have, which is not a surprise, is changes in the wind. This is all about things that aren't expected, aren't anticipated, unseen things being initiated, but us not yet knowing that. Preparing ourselves for a storm. You see how the wind is running through that gazebo on the zebra's back? Preparing for a storm, preparing for a shift, knowing that a shift is coming, being able to tell that there are some winds that are going to be blowing us in a completely different direction than we've been in, and not resisting that change, because as humans, we always like to resist change. We do not want change. We want things to be black and white. We want them to be like they always have been, kind of like a zebra. You don't want your stripes to change. You want them to remain the same. But in order to transform, things have to change. They have to shift. They have to evolve. That's what's happening for you, Virgo. Things are shifting. They are changing. You are about to make this leap of faith. You're about to have these changes. They're going to spin your focus, change your direction, which you've been going, but they're saying be open to that. This is number 12. And 12 is all about you have help from the divine. God's helping you, Jesus, the ascended masters. You have a lot of help. Allow them to help you as you go through these changes and this transformation. And last card that you have is you created the situation and you have the power to change it. Now, at the bottom, it says, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. You see that, this angel, he's painting on a canvas. This is all about you have the power to create the life that you want. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You can, at any point, step into your power and change things. Sometimes we'll get stuck in a rut because we put blame, like, oh, I don't have the money to do this, I don't have the skills, I'm not capable. So instead of pursuing those things, we come up with excuses and we don't take action steps. We stay stuck. But they're encouraging you, start taking those action steps. Start putting things to paper. Put down what you want to accomplish. Put down the steps that you need to accomplish that and start painting. Start creating this masterpiece. Start creating the life that you want, this change that you desire, this career change. Start doing things to create it because that's what your heart's in. That's what you're excited about. That's what you want to do. So start to do it. For some of you, it may be overwhelming because it involves going to school. Maybe it involves a 4 year degree, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't do that. I already have a master's and I don't want to go to school anymore. And I'm starting at ground zero. Don't allow that to keep you off your path, keep you from your passion, keep you from doing what you desire because they're trying to help you shift onto that path. It will bring you happiness. It's also going to bring you financial abundance. So hopefully that helps you, Virgo, filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.